person, specifically, ito na yung leakage, Jonalyn. Murder, homicide, parricide, infanticide, rape, physical injuries, and illegal discharge of firearms. Sa madaling sabi, Jay, 7 lang ang crimes against person na itatanong sa board exam. Nakuha mo, Jay? 7 lang. Ibig sabihin, the best way to review is to review in a smart way. Huwag ka nang magre-review nung mga wala dyan sa coverage. Yun ang common mistake ng mga karamihang nagre-review. Lahat gusto nila reviewin. Hindi ganon, Carlos. Nakuha? Laiko?
Yes, sir.
Alam nyo, class, hindi ako magta-top 1 sa buong Pilipinas kung hindi ako nag-review nung coverage lang. Kung ni-review ko lahat, kasi yung iba gusto nila makapal. 'Di ba? Kala kasi nila pag makapal, maraming review materials, kala nila lamang sila. Mali yun, buddy. Nakuha mo, Steven? Joed?
Yes, sir.
Yan. So, hindi yan pakapalan. Ako, ang ni-review ko lang, yung siguradong lalabas. Tapos ang diskarte doon, Joma, di ba, dahil konti lang, halimbawa, tignan nyo yung nandiyan sa screen, di ba, 7 lang yan. There are only 7 crimes against person. Dahil 7 lang yan, mabilis mong matatapos review niyan, Alejandro. Tama? Kasi hindi makapal eh. 7 lang yung re-review mo eh. Eh di ba, alam naman natin, mahigit 20 yan. Ang daming crimes against person. Agree? Paki-press nga yung reaction button. Maraming crimes against person. Pero based sa TOS ng PRC, 7 lang ang kukuhanan ng tanong. So anong point? Ang point dyan, mabilis mong matatapos basahin yan. Now, anong next move? Uulitin mo yung binasa mo. Ulitin ko ha. Uulitin mo yung binasa mo. Ibig sabihin, Jay, hindi ka magbabasa ng ibang review materials. Ito ang common mistake, Alejandro. Ang ginagawa ng karamihan, pag nabasa na nila yung isang review materials, ayaw na nilang basahin ulit. Gusto nila, magbabasa sila ng bagong review materials. Mali yun, buddy. Mali yun. Dapat, Joed, ulitin mong basahin yung nabasa mo na. Ang tawag doon ay, pag nabasa mo ulit yon, ang tawag doon ay mastery. Everyone, type sa comment section, mastery. Yan, tama ka, Joed. Diba? Pagka inulit-ulit mo lang yon, alam mo, parang mga singer, tignan mo yung mga magagaling na singer, inuulit-ulit lang naman nila yung kanta nila eh. Hindi naman sila kumakanta ng mga bago eh. Kasi tignan mo, Jay, di ba yung songbook sa videoke? Di ba yung songbook is composed of thousands of songs. Tama? Libo-libo yung kanta yun. Lahat ba yan kinakanta mo? Lahat ba yung kinakanta nyo, mga buddies? Reaction button. Di ba, Franz? Hindi. Kumanta ka lang, mag-master ka lang ng 10 songs. 10 songs lang, okay na yun. Tapos paulit-ulit. Di ba? Para ma-master mo yung isang bagay. So, yan ang ating lesson for today. Mastery. Gets nyo ba, mga buddies? Dahil gets nyo, uwian na tayo. Okay na yun. Hindi nyo naman kailangan aralin lahat eh. Importante na may napulot kayong tip sa top 1. Yan ang mga tinuro ko kala Bors ba? No, nagre-review pa yan sila Bors ba? No, estudyante ko pa yan. Sabi ko, ulit-ulit lang. Para ma-master mo yung isang bagay. Ngayon, let's have sample questions. Sige, 30 seconds. Okay, Carlos, pakibasa.
LeBron and Curry were mortal enemies. The latter climbed a coconut tree, and when he was at the top of it, the former, with the use of his shotgun, fired at the latter, which caused his instantaneous death. Which crime did LeBron commit? A. Ambush. B. Homicide. C. Murder. D. Terrorism. C. Sir. Murder.
Final answer?
Sir.
Okay, the best answer is murder. Carlos, kwentuhan muna tayo. Mga 30 seconds or 1 minute. Why did you answer murder?
Kasi sir, may intent tapos pinagplanuhan, sir?
Pinagplanuhan? May intent? Bakit pag walang intent, homicide?
Hindi naman, sir.
Hindi naman.
Pero sir,
Okay.
may qualifying circumstances.
So what is the qualifying circumstance in the problem?
Ano na nga yun? Wait lang, sir.
Look at the underlined words. Carlos, pakibasa.
Coconut tree, tapos shotgun.
So what is the qualifying aggravating circumstance? Everyone, could you help Carlos? Pakitype sa comment section. Which qualifying aggravating circumstance is present? Teacher, Joed? Ba't may teacher dyan? Ayun, treachery. Ayun, Jessel, di ba? Treachery. Ano ba ang treachery, Carlos? Sa madaling sabi, pag sinabing treachery, sa Tagalog, pakitype nyo nga sa comment section.
Betrayal, ganun, sir?
Betrayal, pagtataksil, pagtatraidor. Diba? Sa mga kaklase mo, sinong traidor dito?
Madami, sir.
Kasi sila Sudario at saka si Makatsyag eh. Mga traidor yung mga yan eh. Alam mo kung bakit?
But, sir?
Kasi nagsosodomize eh. Di ba mga traidor pag sinasodomize? Kasi tinitira, patalikod. Okay, now, Carlos, paano naging traidor to? Yung number 1. Paano naging traidor yan? Kasi tinira siya
Mataas, sir.
pataas, so kung pababa, hindi traidor. Yun. Nabasa mo yung tinype ko? Sabi ni Labiano, tinira patalikod. Ayan. Si Gaspog. Si Jeff Sir Maoy. Ay, nagmamaoy ka pala, ha? Tokayo, ha? Ayan. Walang laban. Kasi tinira mo na sa taas ng coconut tree. Gets mo, Carlos?
Yes, sir.
Yan. So, ibig sabihin, under Article 248, yan. Article 248 of the Revised Penal Code, Book 2. Nakalagay dyan ang treachery as a qualifying, aggravating circumstance. Gets nyo mga buddies yung number 1? If yes, please press 1 sa comment section. Alright, sige. 1 minute at medyo mahaba. Abigail, nandiyan ka? Ayan. Kumusta ang 14 mo?
Okay lang, sir.
Okay lang. Anong ginawa mo?
Nag-ano, sir? Nag-klase ko ng
Nagana?
nag-klase, sir, ng IR.
Ay, nag-IR. Ah. After ng IR, nagpakaligaya ka ba? Nantuwa si Ren Joshua, oh. Sige, Abigail, pakibasa mo.
Romulo and Hippolyto were mortal enemies. The former was staying in a farm island, which could be reached only through a motorboat. The latter offered 10 million pesos for Lacdan to save the former. Lacdan rented the only motorboat available in the sea. After he told Lebron, the motorboat owner, about his plan of stealing Romulo, Lacdan went Alakdan went to the said island and without any remorse killed Romulo, which crime did Hippolyto commit? A. Bribery, B. Homicide, C. Murder, D. Terrorism.
What is your answer? Nakamute ka. Nakamute ka, Abigail.
Wait lang, sir, hindi ko naiintindihan.
Okay, the best answer is C, murder. Tama kayo mga buddies. Ah. Tanong, which qualifying aggravating circumstance is present? Pakitype nyo sa comment section. Yan, tama ka, Alejandro. Laiko. Yan. By means of reward or by means of prize, promise, or reward. Yan. So kapag ka ang pagpatay, mga buddies, may involve na prize, reward, or promise. Paldo. Tama ka, Mark. Paldo yan. So basta pumatay ka na may dahil sa price, reward, or promise, under Article 248, the crime is qualified as murder. Gets nyo yung number 2, mga buddies? If yes, please press 2 sa ating comment section. Pakitype lang sa comment section, ha. Alejandro, pakibasa.
Don Emilio wanted to kill his longtime enemy Jen Borja. The former burned the latter house under the impression that the latter was inside the said house. However, Jen Borja was in Camp Crame. While Lola Flora was sleeping inside the said house, Lola Flora got burned. Which crime did Don Emilio commit? A. Arson, B. Arson and homicide, C. Arson and murder, or D. Murder. Ano sir? Dog murder.
Final.
Yes sir.
The best answer is yes, D, murder. Tanong, Alejandro, bakit naging murder?
Ano sir, wala ko sir, may qualifying circumstances about sa ano eh. Ano, paggamit ng fire, ganun. And may
Yeah.
intent to kill po si Don Emilio.
Okay. So, if you will read the underlined words, Alejandro. Wanted to kill. So, the intent was to kill, not to burn. Nakuha, mga buddies. The intent was to kill, not to burn. So, if the intent was to kill, then it would be a crime against person. Do you follow? So if the intent was to kill, and the same is a crime against person, and the killing was by means of fire, under Article 248, that is a qualifying aggravating circumstance. Therefore, Alejandro is correct that the crime committed is murder. Gets niyo yung number 3, mga buddies? If yes, please press 3 sa ating comment section. Joed,
Sir.
anong napansin mo sa tatlong questions, if any?
Ano sir, nakapokus sa crimes against person, tapos puro murder, sir.
Okay, tama. Diba? Puro murder. Tapos, nakafocus sa crimes against person. E tanong, bakit ganon, Joed?
TOS base, sir.
Yan, TOS base. Again, yun ang ating guide. Nakuha, Chris? Yun ang ating guide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, kahit puro murder yan, inuulit-ulit natin. Kasi there are more than one qualifying aggravating circumstances. Tama? If you will check Article 248, yung nasa listahan dyan, Joed, ilan? May kopya ka ba ng RPC?
Simplified na to, sir. Eh.
Ay, naka-simplified. O, dyan sa simplified na hawak mo, kung titingnan mo yan, may anim na bullets. May 6 na bullets yan.
Yes.
Tapos, yung isang bullet, minsan, merong 2 or more. Tama? Halimbawa, yung unang-una, yung with treachery, abuse of superior strength, etc. Di ba ang dami nga niyan? First bullet pa lang.
Yes, sir.
Ayun. So, ibig sabihin, uulit-ulitin mo lang yan para ma-master mo kung ano ba yung murder. Gets nyo, mga buddies? Alright. So, let's proceed to number 4. Alison, pakibasa.
Don Emilio set Borja's house in a fire, not knowing that Lola Flora was sleeping inside. The house got burned, as well as Lola Flora. Which crime did not Emilio commit? A. Arson. B. Arson with homicide. C. Arson and murder. D. Murder.
What is your answer?
Arson, sir.
Arson. Ano sagot ng mga kaklase mo? Uy. Again, mga buddies, 60 plus tayo dito. So I'm expecting bawat isa sa inyo may sagot. Letter lang naman yan eh. So type your answer. The best answer is A. Arson. Yan yung sagot dati, Joed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nabago na ang jurisprudence. Marlon, under the latest jurisprudence, kapag ka may namatay daw dahil sa pagsunog, the best answer now is arson with homicide. Kaya normal lang na magkamali ka dyan. Kasi kahit ang Supreme Court, nag-iiba yung rulings. So dati, arson ang best answer. Pero ngayon, binago na ng Supreme Court, pag may namatay daw, the best answer would be arson with homicide. Gets nyo mga buddies? So baguhin natin to. Yan. Kung gets nyo, please press 4 sa ating comment section. So anong tip natin, Joed?
Sir.
So based dyan sa number 4, what is our tip sa pagre-review?
Ay, ano sir, kumbaga may mga bagong ruling yung Supreme Court. Kumbaga, pwedeng, yung dati mong alam, pwedeng mabago. Tulad yan sir, di ba sir, sa People versus Alsaad yan sir.
So in short, ang tip dyan, make sure that your review materials, aside from being TOS based, dapat
Latest.
yes. Kumbaga sa pagkain, Joed, kapag ka yung pagkain, 1 week na, mula nung niluto, pag kinain mo yun, anong mangyayari sa'yo?
Sasakit yan sir.
Yun, sasakit yan mo. Ibig sabihin, there would be food poisoning. The same thing applies in your review. Gets nyo mga buddies? Yan. Dapat ganun eh. Plus, kasi ang pagpasa sa board exam, especially ang pag-top sa board exam, Hindi sapat na matalino ka. Hindi sapat na matalino ka. Dapat marunong ka. Madiskarte ka. Gets? Kasi imagine mo, buong Pilipinas yan. Mula Apari hanggang Holo, saan ka man ay top notcher kayo. Diba? Eh pag nag-top ka, class, it's a lifetime achievement. Habang buhay na yan. Habang buhay na yan. So let's go to number 5. Alvin, Mamuntos, Alvin, Laiko. Wala yata
Sir.
si
Ito na lang, sir.
I-message mo nga sa GC nyo.
Sige, sir.
Sa GC sabihin mo hinahanap ko. Para mabasa rin ni Ma'am Janice. Ronald Bison. Ronald Bison.
Yes, sir.
Ayan. Pakibasa mo nga.
Don Emilio wanted to kill his longtime enemy, General Borja. The former went to the latter's house and shot him to death. To conceal the corpus delicti, Don Emilio burned the house. Which crime did Don Emilio commit? A. Arson. B. Arson with homicide. C. Murder. D. Murder and arson.
What is your answer?
D, sir.
Final?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tama ka. Pakibasa mo nga ulit yung naka-underline.
Wanted to kill to death. Conceal the corpus. I shot him to death.
So here, the first crime is murder because of wanted to kill and shot. Now, the second crime is arson because he burned the house to conceal the body of the crime. So there are two separate crimes committed in this situation. Gets mo, Tuwale? There are two separate
Yes, sir.
crimes in this situation. So, the crimes are murder and arson. Kung gets nyo, please press 5 sa ating comment section. Nandito na ba si Alvin Mamuntos? Brandon Void?
Alex deliberately and inhumanly augmented the suffering of Lucas. Then the former killed the latter. Which crime did Alex commit? Murder, sir. C.
Yes. Which qualifying aggravating circumstance is present? Brandon?
Deliberately and inhumanly augmented the suffering.
So bago niya pinatay, pinahirapan niya. Yes,
Ay,
tama ka.
sir.
Tama ka, Laiko. That is cruelty. Diba? Masyadong malupit. Pwede mo naman patayin nang hindi pinapahirapan. So pag pinahirapan mo muna bago mo patayin, that is cruelty. Kaya naging qualifying yan because of greater what? Because of the greater criminal perversity. Gets? Greater criminal perversity. Kumbaga, masyadong mataas ang pagiging kriminal niya. Imagine mo, papatayin mo na nga lang pinahirapan mo pa. Gets nyo yung number 6? If yes, please press 6 sa comment section. Carl, Hubert,
Yes, sir.
pakibasa.
Alex and Badong were fighting. The former stabbed to death the latter. Which crime did Alex commit, if any? Ano, sir? A, sir, homicide.
Final?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Homicide. Under Article 249, homicide is the killing of a person without the attendance of any of the qualifying aggravating circumstances mentioned under Article 248, which is murder. So here, as you can see, there is no qualifying aggravating circumstance. It is just a simple stabbing of a person to death. Therefore, the crime committed is homicide. Gets nyo? 7? Please press 7 sa ating comment section. Dave,
Sir,
pakibasa.
General Borja challenged Don Emilio for a fist fight to finally put an end in their seasoned altercation. They signed a waiver that whatever happens bad to any one of them, the other one will not be criminally liable. The former kicked the tummy of Don Emilio, which made the latter's head fall into a solid rock that caused his death. There was no intention on the part of the former to take away the life of the latter. The injurious result is different from that intended. Which crime did General Borja commit? A. Duel. B. Homicide. C. No crime. D. Serious physical injuries. Bravo, sir. Homicide.
Yes, homicide. So here, what was the intention, Dave? Nakamute ka. What
Ano yun,
was
sir?
the intention?
Ano, sir? Yung fist fight nga, sir. Yung ano lang, gusto nilang gawin.
Yan, suntukan lang.
Yes, sir.
Diba? Pero what happened? Namatay.
Yes, sir. Sinipa sa tiyan. Then, tumama yung ulo sa bato.
Yes. So pag may namatay, hindi pwedeng physical injuries. Right? Even though the intention was fist fight only. Right? Because of which doctrine? Bakit homicide siya mananagot? Eh, ang intention lang naman, suntukan. Pero dahil namatay, homicide. Which doctrine is that? That is the doctrine of El que es causa de la causa es causa del mal causado. Narinig niyo na ba yon? Reaction button nga. Hindi pa. Yan. Sa English, he who is the cause is the cause of the evil cause. Sa itong English, narinig nyo na. Ayan, narinig na. Okay. Sa Spanish kasi, remember, our revised penal code was a product or came from the Spanish Código Penal. Kasi 'di ba sinakop tayo ng mga Spanish before. Kaya yung RPC natin, galing yan sa Spanish Código Penal. So ang nakalagay doon, tuwale, el que es causa de la causa es causa del mal causado. Again, in English, he who is the cause of the evil cause. So even though the intention was only to injure, but there was death that happened because of the fist fight, then General Borja would be liable for homicide. Tapos tama si Laiko, i-apply na lang yung mitigating circumstance of praeter intentionem. Because there was no intent to commit so grave a wrong as that committed. Gets nyo yung number 8, mga buddies? Please press 8 sa comment section. Dexter. Pakibasa.
Alakdan has been courting Aliana for 3 months. Aliana told Alakdan that he got no chance to win her heart because she did not like a man with big yes. After 1 week, upon chance encounter in one side street, Alakdan smashed Aliana's boobs for 10 seconds, then he ran away. Aliana wanted to get even on what Alakdan did to her. With intent to kill, Aliana used her caliber 45 and fired upon Alakdan. However, instead of hitting him in his head, Aliana unintentionally hit Alakdan's dick, which made the same seriously wounded and bloody. The doctor got no chance but to cut off Alakdan's dick. Which crimes did Aliana commit, if any? A. Frustrated homicide. B. Mutilation. C. No crime. D. Serious physical injuries. Pasagot
What
ko
is
sir
your
is Pasagot ko sir is con. Letter C. Ay letter D.
final?
Yes sir.
Walang nakatama. Dexter, alam mo ang dahilan bakit frustrated homicide?
D sir.
Yung naka-underline, pakibasa.
Excuse. With intent to kill sir.
Yun, with intent to kill. Gets? Everyone? Again, pakigamit ang reaction button. There is no intent to kill in serious physical injuries. Gets? Yun. Eh dito, Dexter, napatay niya ba?
Hindi po.
Hindi. So again, pag hindi napatay, she did her best, but her best was not good enough. Diba? Pinag-aralan natin yan bago kayo magpaputok ng Valentine's. That is frustrated stage. Naalala nyo mga buddies? Yun, naalala. Kaya the best answer is frustrated homicide. Okay ba yung ganito, Dave? Para lang ako nakikipagkwentuhan sa inyo, di ba?
Yes, sir.
No pressure. Walang mga drama masyado. Diba? Pero, unti-unti, binabaon natin sa utak nyo yung mga TOS-based and situational question and answer. Again, hindi pa bilisan ang pagre-review. Mas importante, naiintindihan. Kuha nyo mga buddies? Alright. Kung gets nyo yung number 9, please press 9 sa comment section. Dexter, pakibasa mo nga.
Alden planned to kill Cardo. He waited in a dark alley with the use of his caliber 45 shot Cardo. However, the bullet hit Yayadab instead, Alden's favorite spouse, who happened to pass their two surprise him with her anniversary presents. Which crime did Alden commit, if any? A. Homicide. B. Murder. C. No crime. D. Parricide. Sagot ko, sir, is con. Parricide, sir, kasi napatay niya yung spouse niya, sir.
Tama ka, buddy. Under Article 246, killing of a spouse is parricide. Ganun lang kasimple. Walang palabok, hindi kailangang pahabain, kasi baon na baon dahil asawa. Dahil asawa ang pinatay. Kaya parricide. Gets nyo, mga buddies? Alright. Next number. Don Ronald. Don Ronald Sura.
Sir, Alden killed his 6 years old illegitimate daughter, Yayadab. Which crime did Alden commit? A. Homicide. B. Infanticide. C. Murder. D. Parricide. C, sir.
C. Murder. Again, D. Parricide. Tignan mo, Don. Ang pinatay niya, anak niya eh. Daughter, oh. Under Article 246, kung i-check nyo, nakalagay dyan, whether legitimate or illegitimate. Nakita mo, buddy? Killing of a child. Di ba daughter is a child? So, pag pumatay ka ng anak, whether legitimate or illegitimate, the crime under Article 246 is parricide. Gets mo, Carlos? Yan. So everyone, please press 11. Kung gets nyo yung number 11. Sige, tiyagay natin. Exercise. Paulit-ulit lang hanggang ma-master. Don Ronald. Try again.
Alden killed his 6-year-old illegitimate granddaughter, Yayadab. Which crime did Alden commit? A. Homicide. B. Infanticide. B. Murder. C. Murder. D. Parricide. Caesar murder.
Final?
Yes, sir.
Yes, murder. Eh dito, granddaughter. Ah. Kaya lang, dahil illegitimate. Take note ha, illegitimate. Hindi papasok ng parricide. Gets? Okay. Eh tanong, bakit murder? Dahil yung pinatay ay 6-year-old. So which qualifying aggravating circumstance is present? That is treachery. Dahil wala na namang laban. Walang laban yan, bata lang yan eh. Gets nyo yung number 12? Press 12 sa comment section. Franz, Joseph,
Sir,
basa.
13, LeBron, 18 years old, killed Curry, his 3-year-old illegitimate brother. Which felony did LeBron commit? A. Homicide. B. Infanticide. C. Murder. D. Parricide. C, sir, yung sagot ko, murder.
Yes. Brother is not included in the enumeration of relatives under Article 246. Now, it became murder because the age of the brother is 3-year-old. Applying same principle earlier, that is treachery. Gets? Press 13. Jolly Soriano. Jolly Soriano.
Sir,
Pakipasa.
Alex and Sylvia are spouses. At the same time, Alex and Juliana have an illicit affair. Does Alex poison Sylvia, which caused her death? Which crime did Alex commit? Um, Parricide, sir. Delta.
Yes, parricide. Again, the victim was the spouse. Killing a spouse is parricide. As simple as that. Press 14 kung gets. Glenna.
Sir,
Glenna.
sir,
Pakibasa.
number 15. Marco, with the use of force, had carnal knowledge of Aliana. After 9 months, Aliana gave birth to her son, Ricky Boy. After 24 hours, while Ricky Boy was inside the natal intensive care unit, Aliana killed him. Which crime did Aliana commit, if any? A. No crime. B. Infanticide. C. Murder. D. Parricide. Letter B, sir. Infanticide.
Wala kang camera, Glenna.
Meron po.
Hindi ko nakikita yung kagandahan mo. Gusto pa naman makita ni Carl yan. Again, what is your answer, Glenna?
Letter B po.
B. Infanticide. Tama ka, Glenna. Kasi under Article 255, killing of a child less than 72 hours or 3 days is infanticide. So here, the child was only 24 hours. The child was only 24 hours when he was killed. So the best answer is infanticide. Gets nyo mga buddy? Press 15. Harish. Laiko. Harish. Nandiyan ka ba? Wala kaming marinig. Joed? Naririnig mo ba si Harish?
Di, sir.
Wala yatang volume yung gadget ng kapatid mo. Wala, no? Wala tayong naririnig. Your illegitimate brother. So, ikaw na magbasa, Joed. Di natin marinig si Harish eh.
In the above scenario, which crime did Aliana commit if she killed Ricky Boy 1 week after her delivery? A. Homicide. B. Infanticide. C. Murder. D. Parricide. The answer is parricide, sir, since nag-lapse na yung more than 3 days old na.
More than 3 days, kaya hindi infanticide. But why parricide?
Anak niya po kasi, yung relationship.
Because Ricky Boy is the illegitimate child of Aliana. Kaya parricide. Next. Jade. Jade.
Sir.
Pakibasa.
Lakas had carnal knowledge of Ganda through dog style. Which crime did Lakas commit, if any? B, sir. No crime.
No crime. Yes. So wala palang crime yon, Abigail. Pag nag-doggy. Kasi wala namang sinabing nagpilitan. Nakuha mo, Marion? Wala namang pilit dyan eh. Wala namang puwersahan. Bakit magiging rape yan? Di ba, Marion? Ba't magiging acts of lasciviousness yan? Pwede, acts of deliciousness. Gets nyo? Pero acts of lasciviousness, hindi. Kung halimbawa, nung Valentine's Day, Abigail, magjowa si Lakas at si Ganda. Sabi ni Ganda, teach me how to doggy. Teach me how to doggy. So, no crime. Nulong krimen, nulong pina, sine, lege. There is no crime when there is no law punishing it. Gets mo yung number 17? Si Mario lang ang sumagot eh. Oh. Press 17 sa comment section. Jairus. Jairus.
Sir. Alden, a 15-year-old fuckboy, had carnal knowledge of Yayadab when she was unconscious, notwithstanding that he knew her to be married. Which crime did Alden commit, if any? A. Adultery. B. Concubinage. C. Rape. D. Sexual assault. C. Rape. Sir.
Again, what is your answer?
C. Rape, sir.
Yes, paborito mo, Jairus. So, carnal
Hindi, sir.
knowledge. Kaya lang, nung sinibak mo, Jairus, unconscious. Tulog. So, there was no valid consent. There was no valid consent. Therefore, under Article 266-A of the Revised Penal Code Book 2, that will be considered as rape. Press 18 kung gets nyo. John Kyle.
Sir. Nag-aano sir yung signal. Ay yung cellphone ko sir. Naglalag.
Mababasa mo ba?
18 naman sir yung nasa akin. 18 ba sir? Ay 19. Okay na sir.
Sige.
Alden inserted a sex toy into the anal of Yayadab. Which crime did Alden commit? Answer. Inserted a sex toy. A sir.
Yes.
A sir ang
Yan. Yan yung mga paborito ng mga tomboy. At saka ng mga bakla. Mga bading. Yan. Sabi ni Mark Verhel, paborito ni Gaspog. Gaspog, paborito mo daw ba yan? Inserted a sex toy into the anal. Yan, pinasok sa
Ayun, sir. Si Beryl po. Si Camilla yun, sir. Paborito niya.
Si Harris, oh. Hindi ka nga makapagbasa kanina, tapos pa triple B ka pa diyang nalalaman. Okay, so under Article 266-A, the second way of committing rape is by means of sexual assault. And sexual assault is committed by inserting an object or instrument into the anal orifice. Gets nyo yung number 19? Na paborito ni John? If yes, please press 19 sa comment section. Jan Lawrence Ortiz.
Kaya para tayong nasa Talk with Mom.
Yes, sir. Alakdan had carnal knowledge of Ganda, while Lakas, her husband, was made to watch. Which kind of rape did Alakdan commit? A. Assault. B. Qualified. C. Statutory. D. Special. D, sir. Statutory.
A pala sir, A.
Qualified. Under Article 266-B, pag ni-rape mo yung babae sa harapan ng asawa niya, di ba, there is an aggravating circumstance of ignominy. Remember, ignominy, which gives emotional pain. Di ba? Rapin ba naman sa harapan ng asawa eh? Napakasakit. Kuya Eddie. Qualified rape. Ibig sabihin, the penalty will be higher. Gets nyo mga buddies? Ang number 20? Press 20 sa comment section. Wala palang nakasagot ng sa 20. Walang sumagot eh. Siguro nahirapan kayo dyan. Again, the qualifying aggravating there is ignominy. Try again. Try again, Jan. Basa.
Boggs, 21-year-old. Boggs, 21-year-old, while Kate, 15-year-old, had sexual intercourse. The same is consensual, non-abusive, and non-exploitative. Which felony did Boggs commit, if any? A. Abduction. B. None. C. Rape. D. Seduction. C, sir. Rape.
What is your answer? Boggs? Ay, Boggs. Jan?
Rape, sir. Rape, sir. C.
Yan, rape. Remember, under Republic Act 11,648, which amended RA 8353, or the anti-rape law. Having sexual intercourse with a child under 16 years of age is generally rape. Here, the age of Kate is 15-year-old. So meaning, that is under 16. Even though Marion, the sex is consensual, the same is still rape because Kate is only 15-year-old. In short, Marion, huwag kang titikim ng junior high school. Gets nyo ba in 21? Oy, sumagot kayo lahat ha. Konti lang yung sumasagot dito sa 21 Baka kung ano-ano nang ginagawa nyo dyan porket yung topic natin ngayon about dito baka iba yung hinahawakan mo dyan Ano ka, gold medalist? Sige. Hoy Charles, alas 8 ang pasok natin. Papasok ka, magte-10 na, magbe-break time na. Ano bang klaseng yan?
Sorry sir, kakagising lang po.
Masyado kang maraming ginagawa sa buhay at napupuyat ka. Jaril,
Sir,
basa.
Bugs 18 years old, while Kate 15 years old had a sexual intercourse. The same is consensual, non-abusive, and non-exploitative. Which felony did Bugs commit, if any? A. Abduction. B. None. C. Rape. D. Seduction. C. Sir. Rape.
Okay, Jaril, makinig. This is the exception to the general rule. Ulitin ko. This is the exception to the general rule. Our general rule, Charles, pag tumikim ka ng junior high school, that is rape. Kahit pumayag. Gets everyone? In general rule? Except if the age difference between the parties is not more than 3 years. Ulitin natin. Except if the age difference between the parties is not more than 3 years. Here, Boggs is 18-year-old, while Kate is 15-year-old. So the age difference is only 3-year-old. So having sex with a 15-year-old and your age difference is only 3-year-old or 3 years, sabi ni Franz, I wish I was 70. Franz, katulad ng mga sentimiento ng mga kasama mo dito, ngayon lang tayo nagkita kung matagal nyo na ako naging prof, di matagal ko nang naituro yan sa'yo, Franz. Kaya mapapakanta ka na naman ng kanta ni Ma'am Janice. Bakit ngayon ka lang? Bakit ngayon? Kung kailan ang aking edad ay 22. 22 ka na Sana'y nalaman ko ang exception sa anti-rape. Di sana'y naiyot ko siya. Ay, mali. Gets niyo yung number 22, mga buddies? If yes, please press 22 para sa exception. Ikaw sana ang aking sige, tuloy natin. Dami kayo natututunan, ha? Jaril, basa?
Boggs 16 years old, while Kate 13 years old had a sexual intercourse. The same is the consensual, non-abusive, and non-exploitative. Which felony did Boggs commit, if any? A. Abduction. B. None. C. Rape. D. Seduction. B. Sir, none.
Yan, natuto ka na, ha? Imaginein mo, no, Jaril, no? 13 anyos, pero walang rape. Kasi 16-year-old si Boggs. Again, the age difference is 3 years only. Ikaw sana ang balahibong pusa. Wala ngayon lang ako in-invite ni Ma'am Janice sa inyo eh. Kung matagal na akong nagturo sa inyo, di marami ka sanang nayari, Jaril. Pero siyempre, biro lang yon. Makakasuhan ka pa rin dyan, pero hindi rape. Ibang kaso. Gets nyo yung 23? Press 23 sa comment section. J. M. Pabido. Nandyan ka, Jay?
Sir,
Pakibasa.
Boggs 15-year-old while Kate 12-year-old had sexual intercourse. The same is consensual, non-abusive, and non-exploitative. Which felony did Boggs commit, if any?
Sagot mga buddies. Type sa comment section. A, B, C, or D. J.